I know I don't need the elevators like that, but I thought...
Actually, what you're doing is really good, Brendan.
It's because so we don't get the stones on it.
Well, it also stops the control surfaces just bouncing.
Yeah.
Particularly elevator, you know, because it just goes dong, dong, dong on the hinges.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. Exfil traffic Viper 5757 is entering and backtracking runway 10, Exfil. Did you hear Michael making a call?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he said he was clear of the runway.
Yep.
So he's all good.
Should have made that check, but yep. Okay, so what's the plan? Take off, go straight out to the eastern training area?
Yep, I think so.
Okay.
And we'll just sort of track north.
Yep.
Towards
along the coast? The outer coast?
Yeah, track north along Stradbroke Island.
Yep.
So we'll probably experience a few little bumps going out.
That's fine. Yeah, you can see the clouds popping.
Yeah, a little bit of turbulence off the ground, but I think once we get to a couple of thousand feet, we'll be good.
Yep.
So.
Okay, cool. Okay, the radios are set, altimeter's set. I'm just doing it as we go. Is the oil temp off the stops for you?
Won't be long.
Won't be long. Okay.
Let me get there and give it a little run up.
Yep.
Okay, so let's say we're here.
Yep.
And an aeroplane says that they're turning base.
Okay. They're turning base. We've got plenty of time.
Okay. Let's say you've just entered the runway.
Yep.
And an aircraft says he's turning base. You've already made a backtracking call.
Yep.
And he says he's turning base. Are you obliged to get off the runway?
No.
Okay. Because whilst we can, so just tuck slightly to the right from here, Brendan.
Okay.
Give yourself a little bit of wiggle room.
Yep.
So that we can do a U-turn, park on that grass.
Yep.
Whilst we could vacate the runway if we needed to,
yep,
we may not be able to. If you're not able to, then you can't vacate the runway.
That's right.
So just a little thought to hold there.
Sure.
All
okay,
right.
which is good.
Yep.
Okay, so, and out my checklist again. Engine run up, park brakes is on, it is.
Just going to give this a little bit
That's
of a...
fine. Fullest tank, so it'll be the left tank, otherwise it'll overflow. NFC is locked, verified lights. That's, give it a bit, like you said.
That's about 30 seconds away, I reckon.
Yep, alright.
In fact, my bad, it's off the stop.
Yeah, okay. So 4,000.
Yep, confirm this park brake's holding, your rudder pedals are straight, your nose is into wind, you're in a great position.
Yep, pedals holding. 4,000.
Yeah, it's a quick check. On.
That's all good.
Off.
I can hear it, that's all good. And everything's still in check. I'll cut off. Is good. That's changed already again. Yeah, give it a sec. Just,
you know what, you're probably within 10 feet anyway.
Yeah.
Not that absolutely.
Yeah, no, that's right. Okay, so throttle reset, 2,000, that's all good. Controls free and correct. Kinda.
More or less. Well,
more
for
or less,
the amount of throw you're going to need, it's plenty.
Plenty. That's it. Okay, trim, verify the trims are good. The flaps are where they should be.
Flaps one, yep.
Fuel pump is on, we've got that canopy, everything, fuel pump light is on, everything looks good. We're happy, radios are as required, temperatures check once more.
Takeoff's a departure brief.
Okay, takeoff's and departure brief today.
So really keep it really short for yourself,
yep.
Because this is like a little action plan.
Yep. Okay.
And what you're doing is you're committing to a course of action.
Yep.
Heaven forbid if something was to occur.
Okay, alright.
So first thing,
yep.
Airspeed, if airspeed's not alive and we don't have 5,000 or better RPM, yep. I'll say by the third set of cones.
Third set of cones,
we'll reject the takeoff and stay on the ground.
Yep.
We get airborne and there's enough runway,
yep.
We'll land straight ahead.
Yep.
We get over the tree line, there are a couple of paddocks on the other side.
Yep.
So that's all you really need to worry about.
Yep.
Okay, it's just what you're going to do. All right, you're good to go. Park
good to
brake
go.
and come off. I don't think we're going to go anywhere, so lined up and rolling runway 10 for an eastern departure.
Enfield traffic Piper 5757 is lining up and rolling runway 10 for eastern departure. Enfield.
The only other
Clear
thing,
on that side?
Yeah, it looks great. There's nothing seen, nothing heard.
Yep.
And the other thing is that stick start position.
Yep.
We don't want it too far back.
Yep.
Front of your belly button in line with. Yep. We don't need to reef it off the ground. We'll get airborne, I suspect, fairly smartly. Got a good headwind and it's cooler.
It.
All right. You're good.
Oh, good. Good.
All right, rudder.
Airspeed.
All right, rudder. There you go. Up you come.
Airspeed's good. P's and P's in green. Positive rate. Yep. Not much rudder today, to be honest.
I think you're just getting good at it. That's why you're not really consciously overthinking it now. You just know you've got to apply some rudder.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, coming up to 300. Okay, everything looks clear. Holding my climb attitude. Maintaining 65. We'll try to.
Yeah, or a speed that allows you to look out the front. I mean, the thing's going up
Reasonably.
reasonably.
Yeah.
Only because you've got a little bit of ballast sitting next to you that it's not.
Flush it through the roof.
No. How were those takeoffs when you were doing your solo? They would have been fairly sprightly, wouldn't they?
Once you get up in the air, I didn't notice that much of a difference, to be honest.
True. Oh, you're just saying that to make me feel better.
Okay. How high do you want to go?
Oh, let's go up to 2,000 first of all.
Yeah, no worries.
We should be able to skirt around that little bit of low cloud.
Exel traffic Marta 5757 departed the circuit area on climbing to 2000 passing 1200 tracking direct to jump in area tracking northbound coastal. Exel. Just dipping every now and again to...
Yeah, well just lower your suggestion, just lower your nose so you can see where you're going. You're still achieving a respectable climb rate.
Yeah.
And then you don't have to, I mean that's a good technique, about every 500 feet.
Yep.
In a prolonged climb.
Yep.
But you know, we're only looking at a couple of minutes to climb, so
yeah, that's right.
The easiest way is just lower the nose a bit. Cruise climb is more than adequate.
Yeah. It's actually less bumpy than I was expecting.
Well, we're heading out towards the coast. We've got a big onshore sea breeze, so
yeah, right.
It's actually really smooth out here.
Yeah,
really smooth. Right. I'm very impressed with your standard of flying, Brendan.
Thank you.
If you stay loyal to your checklists and as methodical as you are, it'll keep you a safe pilot for a long time.
Beautiful. Good.
Alrighty. What is the term hassle? What does the word hassle stand for, the acronym?
So height, so usually, acronym straight away, so height sufficient, height to recover from whatever maneuver we're doing. Airframe, make sure the airframe is clean, everything is stowed. Yep. Safety, make sure no loose item that's going to kill you. Yep. For the so appropriate for the maneuver.
Can I just back up one with airframe?
Yep.
It also generally means that it's in trim.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah. So that you know, the point at which you left it, the aircraft was in trim and it wasn't doing anything that was unusual or untoward.
Yep.
Yep. Carry on. So S is
safety. So make sure no loose item is going to hit you, and stop, put away anything that's going to fly about for the maneuver you're doing. The engine, T's and P's are good. with carby, make sure your carby heat is on if you're doing power off maneuver.
Yep. And fuel pump
Fuel
possibly.
pump on, yep. Location and lookout.
Yep, so the location is this safe
For the maneuver you're doing.
And that includes vertically in terms of not busting airspace.
Yep.
And laterally, I suppose, as well.
And lookout, just just make sure all around you is good.
Yeah, okay, so let's do a clearing turn.
Okay. You happy for me to do a steep turn?
No, do your clearing turn first before you start the manoeuvres.
Okay. Okay, so at the moment we can check 180 in front of us.
Yeah. The other thing you can do is you might even give a location report.
Okay.
Something like, you know, Heckfield traffic, Viper 5757 is overhead the jump-in pin at 2000.
Yep.
Conducting operations in this area for the next 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Something like that, Heckfield.
Yep. Okay, just let me
finish one thing at a time.
One thing at a time, sounds good. Okay. Happy with that side. I'll line them back on the shoreline.
Sure.
Yep. Looks to be clear.
Okie dokie.
Heckfield traffic Viper 5757 is currently over the jump-in area at 2000. We'll be conducting some upper air work for the next 10 minutes. Heckfield.
Beautiful.
Okay, we're good?
All good.
Just in case you were wondering.
Doesn't get better than that. I can tell. You've got such a light touch on the controls.
Yeah.
You're sensing it all the time. It's very good.
Okay.
Yep.
What would you like to do?
Let's do a steep turn to the left. We'll call our track northerly.
Yep.
Mindful we're going to
Drift a
get a little bit of drift, but
That's
we'll
fine.
just do a
Steep turn? Yep. Okay.
a turn all the way to the left.
Yep.
Okay.
So height, ideally we don't lose any.
That's fine.
Airframe looks good.
Everything's good. Yeah.
Everything is good. Safety, so there's no loose item for a steep turn. It shouldn't be that much of an issue. Engine, we want the fuel pump on. Location, we're well and truly suitable.
Yep.
And lookout, which we've just done.
For sure.
Let's take a steep turn to the left.
Okay. Just remember, add that little bit of power. You got it.
I got it.
Yeah, he's all over it. And we'll go straight round to the right. You're all clear on my side?
Yep. I know I'm a bit high.
Oh, you're well within tolerance, goodness me. Watch your airspeed there. That's it. Wonderful. Oh, look at that. Do you know what that means?
What?
That bump
What?
means you flew straight back through your own wash.
Yeah, the...
That's what you've done. You've thrown back through your own wash.
Sounds it.
Okay, show me a descending turn to the right.
Okay. To what?
Or a southerly track descending to 1,500.
Okay.
And I want to be slightly out over the water.
Okay.
I'll throw a few variables at you there.
Okay.
They don't need to be that steep, but steep turn. But I want to see if you can coordinate arriving on your southerly track at about the same time you...
What? How high did you say?
1,500.
Okay. that south enough?
That's pretty jolly south if you ask me, yeah. Yeah. So what would you do in terms of maintaining your southerly track, knowing that there is quite an onshore drift?
Slightly to the left?
Yeah. So you've captured a landmark.
Yep.
And it's a little tough, there's a bit of haze in the distance, but you've got something you can lock onto.
Yep.
Okay, and then in terms of your compass,
yep.
You're exactly right. You're just going to offset to maintain. What you might also do, a bit tricky because it's really just a lump of ocean between us and where your landmark is, you might pick an intermediate landmark.
Yeah, yep.
That gives you an idea if you really are drifting one way or another.
Sure.
Okay, what I'd like you to do is bring the power back to an idle and show me a side slip.
Yep.
I don't mind, probably left side slip.
Yep.
Doesn't have to be vicious, just down to 1,000 feet. So I just want to lose 500 feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay. Good, whilst you're maintaining close to track as you can. Alright. So be a little bit too much rudder, just come over to the left a bit, bring your aileron, use your ailerons to help with your direction there. That's pretty good.
Don't care about the airspeed?
You are?
No, you.
No, I'm just looking at, airspeed's great. Just side slip with the power off, that's all.
Okay.
That's just so you don't, doesn't cruel the engine, that's all. Okay, can we go a climbing right turn?
Yep.
Up to 3,000 feet.
3,000 feet, okay.
And on a northerly track.
Yep. Did you want me to arrive at the same time, or does it matter?
No. You'll get to your heading first.
Yeah.
God, otherwise we're gonna.
Yeah, we'll be doing a big loop.
We'll be turning over burner.
Yeah, that's it.
And you feel free to pop yourself back out over the ocean.
Yeah, okay, alright.
So theoretically, because we are probably more into Dunwich's airspace, it would probably be appropriate to change over to the Dunwich frequency, which is a multi-com.
Okay. I thought when we switch over, it'll be about passing the northern end of that sandpit.
Yeah, I sort of feel,
because we're still closer to Heckfield.
I'd be inclined to just think about getting it at least set up for yourself.
Okay,
and then you can hear any traffic coming down.
Okay, alright. Is it 1199?
No, 1267.
1267.
Is the multi-com, yeah.
7, alright.
Alright, let's get ourselves established. We've obviously got a line of cloud there that's probably close to the same altitude as us.
Yep.
Okay, just want to show me a power off stall. So
power off stall, okay. So do you want me to do the hassle check or the hell check?
Yeah, you can do it. Just make sure you're safe where you are.
Alright, I'll probably give it another 100 foot.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yep. Airframe secured.
Yep. Knowing we have a step here of 3,500 feet. Yeah, you got it.
Yep. So, ready?
Yeah, you're all good.
Okay.
Unaccelerated. That's it.
Okay.
What I'm going to get you to do, first of all, is just to start to sense what that pre-stall feels like.
Light air coming all the way up it. There we go.
There it goes. Power nose down onto the... Get your nose down a bit.
Okay.
Then you get your recovery back.
Yep.
Well done.
Alright.
Well done. It's not something that going to go out of your way.
No.
But what you were exploring is what I really want you to show me.
Yep.
Okay, let's do that again.
Okay.
I'm going to see, but I don't want you to I want you to hold it
Okay.
in that buffet.
Yep. Alright.
Okay. And we'll start to look for the symptoms. So tell me, what are the symptoms of what we're starting to see?
Controls?
Yeah, pretty doughy, aren't they?
Column coming back quite a lot.
Nose is high, there's a bit of buffeting starting.
There's the buffet.
Okay, so we're also starting to see a bit of sink.
Yep.
That's it. Here it goes, it's starting to
there we go.
buck a bit.
Yep,
okay,
there we
so
go.
Power nose down. Good. And recover.
Okay,
That
recover.
works for me.
There we go.
Good job. Good job.
Okay, cool.
Good thing is you're recognising the symptoms, yeah?
Yep.
That's the main thing. Okay. Bring your power back to 4,000. That'll
Okay.
give you 70 knots. You know, like when you're in the circuit.
Yep.
Alright, let's just go flaps 1.
1.
Okay. Now, we'll do a stall this time again.
Yep.
What's likely to be the symptoms now with a bit of flap?
It'll take longer to stall.
Yeah, and you probably won't get the buffet.
Yep.
Okay. In the event a wing drops, what do we do?
Kick the opposite rudder.
Unload the wing first.
Yep.
That's the important thing.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Alright, so again, a power off stall.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be too savage, just you'll feel it.
Okay.
Okay.
There we go.
Yep, there it is. Down you come. Good. Good.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, that works for me. I'm cool with all that.
Alright.
Okay. Let's get rid of the flaps. The thing that where people will come unstuck is not recognising the symptoms. You're very, very good control there. That's what I was looking to see.
Okay, good. Do you want me to
Very
head
happy
back?
with that.
Head back the other way?
Yep, track back the other direction.
Did you want me to do it in a certain way?
Okay, so let's borrow your throttle for a minute.
Yep.
Okay, so there's your engine failure. Where are you going to go? Tell me you describe the procedure. What are we going to do, Brennan?
So, Dunning airstrip is that way. So we'll have well and truly sufficient. Let me finish flying.
Think about it.
Okay, so aim for best glide speed of 65 and Dunning.
Are you really, does your circle of safety really extend that far?
I believe so.
Okay,
when I was doing that check with circle of safety, one of the first things I looked for was that, and I know it's a little bit of tailwind, but at least that'll get me over to that side a bit better. And then they've got a long airstrip, 200 feet, so we don't actually have that much height.
Okay, can I make a little suggestion?
Sure.
My observation, there is nowhere to go if we're short.
Okay.
We're in the trees. So I'll probably challenge you on that, given that I don't believe our circle of safety will extend that far.
Okay.
So option 2.
Option 2. I don't trust those land areas. I don't know if they're bumpy. So the beach.
That's about it.
Doesn't start going back.
Yep.
Okay.
You do what you need to do.
Alright.
Okay.
So what I would normally do, I would figure out the best way to land, to come back. I mean,
well,
to do the landing.
okay, so you've made a decision.
Yep.
So you've done the navigate.
Yep.
Okay, I've sort of twisted your arm a bit, forced you back to the beach.
Okay.
Now we need to communicate. Who are we going to call? Don't say Ghostbusters.
Chris. No, Brisbane Centre.
Okay. What might that radio call sound like?
So, mayday, mayday, mayday. Mayday, mayday, mayday. I'm not pressing the button. It's okay. Mayday, mayday, mayday. Viper 5757. It's engine failure.
3 times. Call sign 3
Call
times.
sign 3. Okay, Viper 57, Viper 57, Viper 57. Engine failure 2 nautical miles to the east of Dunwich Airfield.
You're probably about 5 or 6 actually.
Along the coast. We're landing along the coast, along the eastern coast. 2 POB. We'll call on the ground.
Sounds good to me.
Yep.
Okay. Would you attempt an engine restart?
Yes. Well, I would usually do that first.
Yep.
Before
So
I make
what
the
would that look
communication.
like?
So play with the ignition, make sure everything's on, make sure the fuel's good, try the other fuel tank, try starting, try different throttle positions for the starting as well, make sure all the circuit breakers are good, play with the choke, anything to do with the engine, make sure the battery's in there, and just do that.
Yep, so we call it would call it fast checks.
Okay.
F is fuel, so you probably switch tanks, pump on.
Yep.
A is air, if equipped, carby heat.
Yep.
S is switches, just toggle the switches.
Yep.
And T is turnover, so how many times are you going to try and turn over the engine? How many times are you going to try and restart it?
To be honest, in an engine failure, I'll try to restart it as many times as I can.
So long as once is probably, if it's not going to start, it's not going to start.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I understand what you're saying,
Yep.
but we don't want to let that get in the way of what you've got to do.
Yep.
Okay, now, situation's a little interesting because we've got an onshore easterly.
And it looks like this way as well, so we should have head that way.
If you feel you've got enough height to do so.
I reckon I got enough height.
Descending turn, nice balanced turn, maintaining that 65 knot glide speed. Good.
Approaching 500.
You're okay. Just show me that you can line up on the beach, eh? Now obviously with the tide in, it's kind of a little bit tricky. Put your hand on the throttle. Okay. Alright, so you can pretty well pick where you want to go there. Okay, let's just bring the power up smoothly.
Yep, and then I would have been able to make it.
Absolutely you would.
Because we've got plenty
Would you have used flap?
Yes.
Yes. Right when you know you can.
Yep.
Okay, let's climb back to 500 feet for me.
Okay.
Good job.
Okay.
Yeah, so in the, you know, the book we bring on board, the little white folder, there's that little checklist in there.
Card,
Yeah. Maybe we need to print one of those for you.
Yep.
But the technique is fine.
Yep.
Mistakes people make, I'll give you the heads up. Okay, let's climb to 2,000.
2,000?
Yeah. At 80 knots. Mistakes people make in the forced landing is they become preoccupied with some aspect of the check. They don't select the landing area first.
Yep.
So, based on the circle of safety.
Yep.
Because I sort of pulled the engine on you, I knew exactly that you probably would not have had quite enough to get to Dunwich. Good try though.
Okay.
Give you credit, yeah. Yes, I appreciate you recognise the tailwind component, but I still, when I did my assessment, I don't believe we would have made it. And the options of getting your feet wet versus chewing on gum trees, I think I know what I would prefer to do.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. That's a very tricky airfield, Dunwich.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Very. Especially with an easterly. It's okay in a southeast or a northwest, but anything that's like onshore east as we have, it's really turbulent in there. Okay, can you take me over to Mount Cotton, please?
Mount Cotton. Let me see if I can find where that is.
Or at least track towards Mount Cotton.
Okay. Where is Mount Cotton?
That's a fair question, I'll give you a heads up.
Okay.
Once you're pointing back towards the mainland, just roll your wings level.
Okay.
Yep. I'll give you a little heads up.
Alright.
Okay. Yeah, 2,000 feet's fine.
2,000?
Yeah, that'll do nicely. Okay, your visibility is not too bad from where you are, but in terms of where is Mount Cotton from here, it's About
over
at
there,
your
isn't
2
it?
o'clock.
Yeah, yeah.
The Bay Islands, okay, you know there is a 2,000 foot step around here.
Yep. Coochie
Okay.
Mutlow is that one?
Yeah,
So it'll be over that
so
one.
that's Peel Island.
Yep.
And Coochie is the smaller one.
It's a smaller one.
It's
yeah.
closer to Victoria Point.
Yeah.
So that's Victoria Point and that's
Yep.
Redland Bay.
Okay.
So you really want to sort of come round through here at about 2,000 feet.
Yep.
If I mean, I have no problem with using this gadget.
Yep.
Just so you know, for future reference. Oh, you've got it too.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you grab your gadget. You'll see that we're pretty well on the edge of the step.
Yep. Right there. Let me ask you.
Beg yours?
Let me ask you. If we have an engine failure, what do we do here?
Really good question. What would you do?
The closest thing I can see, which is very kind of dangerous, I thought. Are those just mangroves over there?
Yeah, they are.
Probably either that or try for that little clearing over there, or that clearing over there, just at the edge of the wingtip.
Yep.
But we'd be skimming it. But then we're running into trees, and I'll probably take that one, just to take my chances.
Chances, that's it.
Because I know there's a bit of thermal activity here. Hopefully we'll score some. Otherwise we've got no other options.
Okay, Mount Cotton is now at about your 2 o'clock. There's like little radio towers on the top.
I see
all
it.
right?
I see it.
So
yep.
we're tracking in that direction.
Yep.
And that works for me.
Yep.
All right. So it's just understanding that there is a step.
Yep.
Up there.
Yep.
If you were going to go close, and I mean we can do this one day, but
yep.
better if we have a transponder.
Yep.
If you were going to get close to the 1,000 foot step,
yep.
and you knew that you were,
yep.
it would be a good idea to give a call to Brisbane Centre.
Yep.
And just to let them know what are your intentions, because
yep.
they get very nervous
yep.
when they see VFR aircraft approaching their little Class C.
Yeah, right.
And because what you're doing is you're reassuring them that you know where you are.
Yep.
You're also reassuring them that you're conscious of their Class Charlie airspace.
Yep.
And they're just going to be thrilled to bits.
Yep.
To know that you know what you're doing.
Yeah, sure.
Rather than, to hear the call, VFR aircraft south of Peel Island at 1,000 feet, Brisbane Centre, that's not a call you want.
Yeah, no.
Come off the front foot and let them know what you're doing first.
Yep.
All right. Okay, so you've presented yourself with 4 options.
Yep.
All right, let's track back towards the airfield.
Okay.
All right.
Clear, everything looks clear.
And I'll get you to take us up to 2,500 feet.
Okay. 2.5, right?
Yes, please.
Yep.
Okay, so give me a little heads up. What are the privileges is probably the right word. What's the privilege of holding a pilot certificate?
Holding a pilot certificate allows you to go with no other endorsements, allow you to go no more than 25 nautical miles from the point of departure.
Okay, 2,500 is fine.
Okay. And then allows you to go only from takeoff and departure from the same airfield unless you're out landing because of engine failure or...
Okay.
Allows you to carry 1 passenger, no more than 600 maximum takeoff weight for the aircraft.
Yep.
Every 2 years you've got to do a biennial flight review.
Yep.
I think every 3 months or something you've got to have certain amount of 3 hours or an hour a month or something like that. I remember.
For what purpose?
To keep current.
Look, it's
I
really...
thought I read in the book somewhere.
It's really, funnily enough, no. It's actually for the purpose of carrying a passenger.
Okay,
You must do 3 takeoffs and landings every 90 days.
Okay, sure.
So, and I'm pretty sure you're going to be flying more than once every 89
I think
days.
so. Oh,
And where someone
I don't mean to
turns
think
up,
that.
they do
Yep.
3 circuits and they say I'm current.
That's done. Yep.
That would make me nervous.
Yep. Yep.
All right. So as the crow flies, how far would you estimate we are from Heck Field? And where is Heck Field?
Heck Field just over there where there's.
So use a clock code.
Okay, 12 o'clock.
12 o'clock?
No, 1 o'clock.
1?
Yep. Well, with my 1 o'clock. Well, it's about the same as yours then.
Yep. Approximately in that area.
1
Okay.
o'clock, 3 miles.
Yep. Okay, I want you to make an inbound call.
Okay. Heckfield traffic bypass 5757 is 3 nautical miles north of the field at 2000 inbound. Expecting circuit at time 44. Corrections 49. Heckfield.
Okay, so you're actually at 2.5. You said
Yep.
2000.
Oh, did I?
So be careful.
Corrections 2500. Heckfield.
That's okay. If you make a little oopsie, don't stress.
Yep.
All right. Your radio works really very good.
Thank you.
Okay, and the other privilege, of course, is that, all right, let's say you went on holidays to Western Australia.
Yep.
And,
Hang on. Did you want me to actually go there?
yes, please.
Okay.
And,
Just let me make a call. Heckfield traffic bypass 5757, descending 1000, corrections 2500 for 1500. Still expecting a circuit at time 49. Heckfield.
okay, so you're over in Western Australia, and there's a nice little club over there, and they've got some recreational aeroplanes.
Yep.
So you approach the local school and you have asked them, oh, I'd like to fly your aeroplane.
Yep.
Are you allowed to do that?
Ask their local school.
Yeah, you go and approach the local operator, and
Yeah.
they've got an aeroplane for hire,
Yep.
and you think, oh, I wouldn't mind having a little fly and a buzz around the area.
Well, firstly, they're not going to let me unless I need to prove to them competency
Okay.
in realistic terms.
Yep.
Um,
So he might ask you to come for a check flight.
yep.
All right. Let's say it's a fairly basic airplane. And,
Yep.
all right.
Yep.
Little check ride, whatever that might be.
Yep.
So that presupposes. Okay, so keep going. So and he says, oh, well, that's all pretty good, mate. You're
Yep.
a pretty tidy flyer, and you're very good on the radio. I've got no problems.
Yep.
Okay. Are you allowed to operate there?
Why not?
Absolutely.
I
As
don't-
long as,
yeah.
let's call it, WAX, we'll call it West Aussie Airport.
Yeah.
As long as you take off and come back to there, you don't exceed 25 nautical miles.
Yep.
Okay, then that's fine.
Yep.
What it doesn't mean is you can't take off, land 25 nautical miles later,
Yep.
and then do another takeoff,
Yeah.
and do another 25 nautical miles.
Yeah.
So you're right, what you said
The
originally,
departing airfield.
departure and
Yep.
destination are the same airfield
Yep.
each time. Very good, unless, heaven forbid, as you say, there is a need for
Yeah.
a forced landing. Okay,
Okay, windsock still says 10.
right.
Do you want me to actually?
Oh, just keep flying. We're just gonna just say you're overhead the field 1,500. If that's where you are.
Heckfield traffic bypass 5757 is currently overhead the field at 1500. Heckfield.
Good. May I? Oh, we just ran out of fuel.
Okay.
I'd like you to show me a nice glide approach. Think about where this is going to go, what it's got to look like. Oh, that was clever.
What's up?
Oh, what you just did, I'm quite impressed with that. Very handy. Ever give yourself a wiggle room.
Yep.
Okay.
We've got plenty of height.
Oh yeah, you got plenty of that. That's something you're short of. Okay, you got the airfield in sight?
Yep.
Alright. Oh, you might have made it a bit tight for yourself here. Gotta watch that airspeed now.
I agree.
It's called climbing out of the sky, isn't it? It's going to work well. Leave yourself room, some wiggle room. Keep coming. Okay, untangle it a bit. Untangle it. That's it. Down you come. Remember you are flaps 3.
Yep. Thank you. I made it.
That was very, very well done. Very well done. Oh, you want to go do a lap on your own?
Oh, lovely.
Knock your silo off?
Yeah, sure.
Alright. I'm happy to do that.
Yep, beautiful.
If you want to just drop me off and go and have a lap. Whatever you want to do.
Yep.